Hey everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, back for 12 days of trends, past, present, and future. We are on to the last day of the present, and that is using Cutfiles. Everyone Cutfiles are so prevalent in scrapbooking. And I actually just recently received Daisy's old Cutfile machine. She got hers upgraded, I think it was for her birthday and Mother's Day combined. So she got a really cool new Cameo. I think she got the third one, so the latest version. And so she gave me her portrait, which is an 8.5 by 11 format. Kind of, and I've been having fun playing, but I wanted to show you how you can use Cutfiles but not make it the biggest feature of the layout, because there are some ladies like Missy Whitten and Daisy and Orange Girl, and I mean, just you could go on and on and on about all the lovely ladies that can make a Cutfile large and in charge of their layouts, and it looks fabulous. But I wanted to show you a more subtle take on it, because I am so new to using Cutfiles, and I am better personally at using them just as accents more than the main feature. So that's my point for today. And I am using this photo of Nora holding Barrett. Now, this was taken in early February, and it's one of the very first photos of her actually wanting to hold him. She liked the baby. She liked to look at the baby and all of that, but she didn't really want to hold him. She didn't want him really by her. And she kind of just ignored him, to be honest, the first little bit. And she still does. There's times where she'll come up and want to see the baby for a minute, but really, she just kind of ignores him and just carries on with her life. It's really funny the way she's adjusted to the baby. However, he is a lucky bum, because she when we go to give her kisses goodnight, she will give you her cheek or her forehead. She will not let you kiss her, she won't give you kisses at all. Like, you have to kiss her, with the exception of Barrett. Barrett, she will kiss on the forehead, and it's adorable, and he is lucky because he is the only one in our family that she will do that to. So Sean and I joke that we hope she keeps that up as she gets older with boys, and just gives them her cheek. I'm not kissing you. So it's kind of a running joke in our family. So that's what the layout's about. And you can see the Cutfile that I chose to use is a wreath. It's got little hearts in it. And this was my first time using my silhouette. So I was learning to go about it, and I took many tries to make it work. And those were the 3 outcomes that I did. So the red one is my first take, and there's some mistakes in it. The black one, I believe, was the second go around, and it worked out better. And then the blue one was my last and final one, and that is where I found the sweet spot. And so it's whatever settings I have it set to, that's what it's at now. So that is there. And then you saw I fussy cut out the heart. I thought it looked really neat underneath. And it was kind of a nice place setting for my photo. So that's going to go there. I will pop my photo up with some fun foam, so there is some dimension going on there. And then you can see I distressed the pattern paper. So I just simply took my scissors and distressed and cut and rolled and just did 3 different areas. I'm going to back it all with the same pattern paper that the black wreath is from. It's just little tiny plus signs, but that pop of black on this black and white striped paper I feel works really, really well. And I have to be honest with you, it was so hard to use this piece of pattern paper, because the back of it has these adorable kitty cats in black on a piece of pink, and it's so pretty. But I forced myself to use this side. I liked the way it looked, and I need to stop hoarding my paper. And considering I'm going on a spending freeze in 2 months, I'm going to have to get over my hoard and just start using. So I'm also going to bring in Cutfiles in this one other way, where I my title. Part of my title is in this really beautiful font that I found, and I went ahead and used that. And the pattern paper I used had a nice gradient of pink, so I just lined it up and it happened to kind of sit right in the middle, so I really, really love that. And then I'm going to fussy cut out this word love. I was going to go for it and use that. You're going to see my idea here in a minute, and then I'm trying to pull in a few embellishments. I'm kind of all over the place with this layout. I wasn't exactly sure where it was going to go, where the embellishing was going to go. I just kind of started. I layered the wreaths. I really like that, and then kind of went from there. I love the idea of adding a bear because we call Barrett our baby bear. And I liked the cat because it kind of represented Nora. However, only one of those will make it on in the end, so you'll see that in a minute. And then I just kind of look. So I'm looking at the all heart paper here. There is this little sticker that says, I'm catching feelings, or I might be catching feelings. And for this, that was so perfect because she was so kind of just left the baby alone, and every once in a while, like this moment, she'd be like, she'd want to hold the baby. She's not really great at like saying full sentences or anything, but she'll stick her hands out and say baby, so you can tell what she wants to do. This only lasted like long enough for me to take the photo, but it was a huge step for her. So we were excited, and I love it. And this won't be a layout unless I do some stitching, right? So I'm going to go ahead and stitch the word love. I also I fussy cut a little place setting for my journaling, and I stitched that. And I'm using the same blue that is in the wreath, so that color kind of pops out a little. But I love the way it looks so much without the actual die cut that I used, that I took the die cut away, and it's just more of a focusing on that blue, which I really, really love. And then you can see I added the bear back, and I'm going to add this word love. It's going to go up in the top for a little embellishing there, another circular element. And then I'll put a couple florals at the bottom to tie it all in together. But there you have it. This is my take on a cut file in a subtle way. So make sure you head on over and check out Daisy, because Daisy is the queen of cut files. So you know it's going to be fabulous, and I hope you enjoyed this. I will say I'm going to start using them more, but I'm going to try to keep to my roots of keeping it subtle. So don't worry about that if that's something you're kind of worried about. Here is a look at my final layout with everything all popped up and glued down. Thanks so much for watching, and next week we'll be back with our future. Bye, everyone.